Hi, you guys. Welcome back. This is JJ. Hope you guys are having a beautiful day whenever you do come across, or night or evening whenever you come across this video. Like always, all the information is in the description box below. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Today's pick a card is going to be all about what's going to happen for the next 6 months. So July all the way till December for the second half of the year, may I say. So we have pile 1, 2, and 3, and I'm also using the tea leaf cards. I know you guys really love those cards, so I brought them out. And let's just see what is happening. What is happening within this next 6 months? Are things improving? I also wanted to pull an astrology card for each pile just to see where is the emphasis going to be when it comes to the next half of the year. So, for example, is it in your third house? Is it in your first house? Is it in your house of family, in your career? Is it in your finances? Is it in your relationships? So let's see, let's figure out what is coming in for you, and I will see you guys in your selected pile. Remember that these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Feel free to come back to this video, save this video, just because you want to come back to it maybe throughout the next 6 months, just to kind of see where the energy is at. But that's it. I will see you guys in your selected pile. Bye. Hello, pile number 1. Let's see, what is the half of the year bringing in for you? What is going to be happening? What do you need to know? Where is your emphasis, your energy going to be emphasis? Where are you going to be focusing on? So we have here rapture. Okay, so this is reminding me a lot of there is this sense of something what would I say? I want to say hatching, but not really hatching. There's something that is ready to come out from within you. There's something that it is being showcased. There is something here that it's ready. It's ready to be born. It's ready to be shared with the world. There's a lot of sensuality. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure coming in within the second half of the year. So that is very beautiful. I feel like there is going to be a explosion of love, an explosion of, and that's not even probably the right term for it, but we're going to go with it. Sensuality, a lot of devotion, and for some of you it's going to be in your career. For others of you it's going to be in regards to a particular person or a hobby, but there's something here that you're so excited about, and it's ready to be explored, is ready to be shared. There's something taking off as the airplane is flying above my complex here. There's a lot of ecstasy, there's a lot of happiness, there's a lot of harmony coming into your life. For some of you, I'm hearing finally, JJ, ya era tiempo, it was time, right? So let's see. What else do we have here? We have soul family. So for some of you, you are going to be reconnecting with your soul family. There's happy reunions coming here. So for some of you, you've been manifesting, connecting with like-minded souls. That is happening for you guys in the next couple of months. I also see here a lot of support, okay, from the universe, but also from your soul tribe. Yes, there is order coming from the chaos. For a lot of you, you've been going through a lot of difficult things. You might have just bought a turquoise bracelet, okay, or maybe you're very drawn to the key of life or to Egypt. There is as well here, maybe you've been finding a lot of feathers. Maybe your birthday lands on the 28th, or your life path 2 or 8. But I see here that there's a lot of blessings. There's a lot of you're tired. This woman looks tired in this card. She looks like she's has her hands on her shoulders. Things have been stressful. Things have been difficult. And it's at the same time, it's a sense of relief I feel that's coming with this card. But there is a lot of protection coming in for you guys. Let's see. We have here, you're about to land a badass job or position. So for a lot of you, within the next 6 months, you are going to be obtaining or leveling up when it comes to your job and your career. Yeah, because for a lot of you, you've been releasing. Ooh, this is going to be you in the spotlight. So for a lot of you, there's something in your life here. For a lot of you, it's career-wise, but for others of you, it does feel like it's your social life. There's a lot of success here. We have here, it's time for a career change. Okay, so for a lot of you who've been thinking about it, but you're like, it's not the right time or it's not going to happen. I feel like there's going to be an opportunity within the next 6 months that is going to allow you to change your career. For some of you, you're taking that leap. You're like, you know what? I need to do it. It's now or never. And I'm going to jump into this opportunity. And for a lot of you, I see it working out. I see a lot of you being very successful as well in this new position. For some of you, going to be offered this position or this new job or this creative venture, and you're going to do really, really well. Okay, it's like you're going to be in the spotlight, Scorpio. So a lot of transformation happening here. You might be a Scorpio. You don't have to, though. You don't have to be. But I see a lot of passion. Scorpio is very passionate, I feel. And so I feel that there's going to be a lot of changes in your social circle as well, in your job, in your love. But I feel like you've been also going through a lot, pile number one. We have here the Queen of Water. There's a lot more harmony. There's a lot more love. There's a lot more joy. There's a lot of interconnectedness that is coming in for you guys. Maybe for some of you, things are changing with a water sign, okay? Regardless of gender. I know this is the Queen, but regardless of gender, there is a change also in your emotions, how you express yourself. I feel for a lot of you, you're going to be comfortable as well in, wearing your heart on your sleeve and expressing your emotions. For a lot of you, you're going to be talking a lot when it comes to about your feelings, but it's going to be through some type of art, okay? And we can say a lot through art. A lot. So for some of you, you might not be saying, a lot through your words, but you're going to definitely be expressing it through some type of creative project or something like this. For some of you, you're getting a lot closer to maybe a water sign too, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Surrender. So for the next half of the year here, holy love. Yeah, for some of you, you're finding love. Your ideology or your vision of love is changing. For some of you, you're finding this person who you're going to give your whole heart to. This is you're handing your heart at a silver platter. It's right there. Not in a bad way. But I see you really opening up to love. And it could be to a Scorpio individual. It could be to a Cancer or Pisces. Doesn't have to be, though, a water sign. But water is definitely very strong here. I see you doing a lot of things that you love. That is where this ecstasy, this rupture of emotions coming out. And I see you surrendering because you're going to be in the flow with spirit as well. You're going to be connecting more with your intuition. Ascending the mountain. For a lot of you, it's because you have kept going. Things have been difficult. Things have been challenging. Like I said, I really do feel, pile number one, that you guys have gone through a lot. And I feel like you have not given up. You have kept pushing through. And I feel like for the next 6 months, you're going to be seeing a big shift in your career and in your love life and your social life as well. And I feel like even though there is going to be obstacles, in the second half of the year, I do feel that it's not going to hold you back in any way. I see you surrendering and trusting in spirit and trusting on the path that you are on. Let's see. We have here change. So chain of events that will affect your life. So for a lot of you, I feel like you're going to be looking at things and handling things from an intuitive level and being like, you know what? This situation is not good for me. For a lot of you, you're going to be releasing the chains as well that will affect your life. And because you're releasing that, I do see a positive shift happening for you guys. We have dogs here, getting together with friends. That is definitely something that you're going to be doing. Socializing, maybe traveling to go see friends, or just conversating with them more, having that intimacy with your loved ones. And we have the key. Didn't I say the key of life? I'm pretty sure I did. I don't know if I thought of it. Successful outcome to your problems. Exactly. Because you are surrendering, it doesn't matter what type of obstacles you do face. You're going to overcome them because you're trusting, you're surrendering, you're letting go. And we have marriage. So for some of you, you are getting married, okay? Congratulations. For others of you, your connections with others are going to be very important for the second half of the year. And then we have the South Node. Like I said, I feel like this is you breaking chains and patterns from your past life or just past in general in this lifetime. I feel like you've learned the lessons, and because you have learned these lessons and you have freed yourself from these chains, the next half of the year is going to be filled with a lot of opportunity, gifts, and a lot of just interconnectedness with others. But that is what I have for you, pile number 1. I hope that this resonated, and have a beautiful day, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. This is your reading to see what is happening in the next half of the year, in the second half of the year. Let's see what is going on here. We have the first card is Codes of the Seeds. The blueprint is within you. Take the next step. Okay, so within the next 6 months, I see Spirit is pushing you. You've been in this hibernation mode. You've been in this hermit energy. And I feel like it's because roots have been growing in your life as because you've been kind of like, Spirit has been having to put you in this situation because they've been wanting you to think things through when it comes to the next step that you need to take, okay? It's like you've been analyzing. You've been receiving a lot of downloads. And so you've been in this, like, she's in fetal position. So again, it's like you've been in this energy of isolation, but yet at the same time, you've been thinking about what it is that you want to give birth to. And I feel like your guides are saying, okay, for the next half of the year, you're going to be taking the next step when it comes to the things that we told you to think about, the things that we told you to, you know, to envision in your mind. Now we're ready to take action, okay? We have here celestial channel. Yes, for a lot of you, you have been channeling a lot of things. And this card says hidden beauty, remaining optimistic, and staying neutral. So for a lot of you, you have been staying neutral. You have been kind of maybe not being so much in, you know, like in the public eye, or have not been socializing as much. But I see here with the number 6 that there is a sense of getting to work with that 6th house energy, going back to your regular routine, maybe changing certain routines here. But I feel like now you're implementing what you picked up during this period of hibernation, because you do have a strong celestial channel connection to your guides. And so I feel like you received a lot of downloads, and now we're going to implement them. Now we have to. And she's in a library. I never noticed that, but there are books behind her. There are books behind her. So you've been learning a lot, okay? And I feel like you're going to continue implementing this knowledge and learning more knowledge, but at the same time, it's kind of like you're going to be putting it to work. We have here, don't half-ass shit. Give it 110%. So yes, for a lot of you, there's something that you're doing. You're tackling something. Spirit is saying, okay, it's go time. You're ready. Excuse me, you're ready. We have here, put them ideas to work. Yep. You got to put these ideas to work here. There's something here that you've received. There's some type of download or this idea that you've been having in your mind that maybe you started and you planted the seed, because there's something about it germinating. There's something about like you planted something and it's been under the soil, and now it's like your guides are saying, okay, now it's time to continue the work so it can bloom fully. Okay, so put those ideas to work because they're going to benefit you. They're going to bring a lot of money. This might be something you went to talk over with a friend as well, just because I'm seeing the coffee here. For some of you, you've been working at this at night as well. For some of you, maybe you've been, like I said, you've been planting certain seeds, but it's kind of like you've been feeling drained because your guys were saying it wasn't time for you to fully showcase it, but now it's going to be time to showcase it. And you're going to feel this in your energy, okay? Maybe the next full moon that's coming up will be significant here. We have oh no, that career is waiting on you. Again, this is something that I feel that you're ready. You're ready to explore. You're ready to take to the next level here. It's like no more waiting, no more procrastinating, no more hibernating. Okay, no more staying in the cave. We got to push forward. Look at that, the 9 of Wands. Yeah, it's time to go. You're in this race. You're in this race here, pile number 2. Moon in Sagittarius. That might be significant for someone. Maybe you do have Moon in Sagittarius. But I feel like it's time to start again with the 10 being here. It's like a whole new beginning for you. And for some of you, the reason why, maybe you were having a lot of burnout too. Maybe that's why Spirit had you a little bit in this like hibernation energy. Jupiter, so twice Sagittarius here. It's time to go. It's time to take that risk. It's time to grow. It's time to expand. This is the Wheel of Fortune, a number 10 again. So maybe you've been seeing 10-10 a lot. Okay. Maybe you just went to like a Ferris wheel, to like a what is it called? Like a fair or an amusement park of some kind. Maybe you just got a new tattoo. Maybe you just got new dice. I don't know. Maybe you just went to Vegas too. I don't know why this is reminding me of Vegas. We have clear, cancel, and release. So for a lot of you, I see a lot of opportunity, a lot of luck, a lot of growth, a lot of like momentum. Be very careful with your thoughts though. That is coming out with the clear, cancel, and release. I see that kind of like, you know, see how this angel is kind of like pushing this negative energy out, blocking it out. So be very careful with that, especially if there's people around you who are telling you that's not good, or you shouldn't do that, or are you sure you want to risk this? You know, you got to listen to your intuition here, pile number 2, okay? Because there's a lot of opportunity and momentum for you. Guardian angel, didn't I just say, you guys are protected. 555 is that there's a lot of like, your guides are saying take that leap, take that risk, because you are protected, you are guided, and they're even protecting you from your negative thoughts too. By the way, I am seeing that very clearly here. But I love that we have the Moon in Sagittarius here with this 9 of Wands, because the Moon in Sagittarius, my son has this placement and he's very like optimistic, and he's like, I always tell him like, oh no, we can't do this. He'll be like, oh no, yes we can. We figured this out. We figured that out. So I see you being in that energy here. You might be attracting a lot of people with Moon in Sagittarius, or a lot of Sagittarius in the second half of the year, just because, you know, it's kind of like, you might have Jupiter in Sagittarius too, but I feel like because they are mirroring that energy, that Sagittarius energy to you, in order for you to have more fun, to be more playful, to take more risks, okay? Discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. Didn't I just say that? If there's people around you who are telling you like no, or they're not agreeing with you, it's okay. You have to stand in your own truth. You have to do things that are authentic to you. Even if people do not approve of them, that's okay. You will find your people. You will find your tribe. We have here, okay, we have broken wishbone. So for some of you, again, like I said, there might have been something here that you've been working on, and Spirit put you in like hibernation for a while. And so you were like, okay, maybe that wasn't for me, but I see it coming back around. And I see that something that you felt like was not for you, it will actually be granted within the next 6 months. We have here a haystack. So again, this full moon is going to be very significant for you. You will reap what you have sown. Okay, so if you've done amazing things, if you've been following, you know, the guidance, if you've been putting in the work, if you've been, you know, standing in your truth, there is a lot of positive karma coming in, because you guys have been through it too. Pile 1 has been through it too. I think all of us on our collective level have been through something. And we have needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. Didn't I just say that? There's something here, pile number 2, that you were like, okay, yeah, that's not for me. Like, that's not gonna happen. Like, okay, I get it, Spirit. So, you know, you kind of kept going, doing your own thing. But here it is. It's coming back around. A sincere wish will be granted. That is your karma. You thought it wasn't. You thought, you know, that whatever this was that did not work out wasn't for you, but it's actually going to work out in your favor. And we have here success. Wow. There's a lot of success coming in. There's a lot of luck. There's a lot of growth. There's a lot of prosperity. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, pile number 2. That is your karma. And we have here the 8th house. Interesting. Pile number 1 also got this. This is the house of transformation. You have transformed. you have taken this time to kind of ground your energy and go in this like hermit energy to, you know, go through this deep transformation. There's money coming in. For some of you, there's real estate. For some of you, there might be some type of inheritance out there. I can already hear somebody in the comments being like, where's that lost uncle at? Oh my God, you guys. Okay, I don't know who that is, but you have a good sense of humor, though. I'd say that. But there's some type of like property, real estate, you know, some type of investment paying off. Whatever it is that you've been investing in is about to pay off for the second half of the year. But that is what I have for you, pile number 2. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and I will see you guys in your next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Let's see what is the second half of the year bringing in for you. Fur. So maybe a new animal, maybe like a new kitty or a puppy, or I don't know, just fur. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. I'll just leave it at that. Let's see. We got held. Sir, what is this? Oh, sureness of the soil. Sureness of the soil. Unseen help, support, and community. Okay, so there is a lot of assistance coming in. You're going to be reminded of just how loved and how protected you are. Okay, there's a lot of unseen help. So there's a lot of opportunities, a lot of people coming in at the right time, a lot of like maybe feeling like, oh, this isn't gonna work, and it ends up working out, right? Like things happen or things get resolved just at the nick of time is what I'm getting here. We have here Universal Merkaba, a sacred purpose. You have the answer, lucid dreaming. Okay. There's movement. With the Merkaba, there's movement. There's ascension. Ooh, we got power couples. Both get your own. I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be working with other people. Like I said, there's help, there's support, maybe from a spouse. Okay, could definitely be. Or from your significant partner, your significant other. But it can also be through friends, through some type of community that comes in and brings in assistance for you in some way, shape, or form. Be smart with your money. Okay, pile number 3. Within the next 6 months, make sure that we are taking care of our money. This lets me know that there's money going to be coming in. Every time I get that card, I'm like, there's money. There's money coming in, pile number 3, and you got to be careful with how you're using that money. How are you spending it? Are we investing it wisely, or are we just like wasting money? And we have here wealthy woman. Okay, just, you know, we don't have no genders here, so, you know, gender fluid. So just know that there's wealth coming in, like I said, because when I saw this card, I was like, there's money. Pistos coming in. Rich bitch, hustler, provider. For a lot of you, there's going to be an opportunity for you to provide for others, maybe to a community, or maybe to your significant other, or you and your significant other are working together to the point where you're just making boss moves is what I'm hearing. You have the Page of Air. There's a lot of learning. We have the books here. So there's a lot of learning. There's a lot of like implementing something. For a lot of you, you might be doing a lot of communication. There's a lot of communication with other people. You might be teaching as well. It's something that I'm picking up. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Look at this. Doesn't she look beautiful? This is Jupiter and Pisces. You might have Jupiter and Pisces. You might have strong air and earth energy in your chart, or elements in your chart. But I see a lot of success, a lot of abundance. I see this is a card about having it all, right? This is a card about being able to indulge in this Jupiterian energy. And it's like very easily the law of attraction as well with the Pisces. Like you're attracting a lot of things to you, and you're being put in the right place at the right time to get something done. Okay? If you want that new job, you got it. If you want to move homes, you got it. If you want to, like, whatever it is that you want, there is wish fulfillment here. That's what that card is. Look at that. There's a lot of joy and contentment. That is beautiful. Whatever it is that you're going to be doing, go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Trust your gut. Okay? Stop telling yourself that you're too small. Stop telling yourself that you're just a Page of Swords. because there's a benefit to that. That means you learn quickly. You learn quickly. We have here power and intention. Like I said, make sure that you are your thoughts, okay? Make sure that your self-talk as well is in your favor, because I feel like within the next half of the year, I do see you standing in your power, but you have to be very intentional with this Jupiter and Pisces 9 of Cups energy, because Jupiter expands anything that you set your intention to. And if you are not having the best intentions, or if you're thinking negatively, guess what? Jupiter will expand that, and we don't want that, okay? But there is a big opportunity here to be able to indulge and indulge in like really good, like in the joy and the good things of life, and you know, having good dinners, being able to buy something really good, you know, something maybe a little bougie out there, something like that. Fogged in, go slow. Yeah, don't, because I see that there's so much, even with the money, like there's so much coming in that it's like, I want to go and like, I don't want to say wasted, but I want to go and like, you know, do this and that and that. And they're saying stay in your power. Be intentional. Be intentional with where you're investing, where you're putting your money, who you're sharing your money with. Be very intentional with your thoughts. Be very intentional with your energy, with your emotions. Okay? Because we do not want to expand on something that we're not happy doing, or we're not happy with the investment. Okay? So be very cautious of that. We have here 555 is a set that fears, worries, and tense situations. Like I said, because we have this Jupiter energy, be very careful, because I do see in your state of mind, we are being represented by the Page of Swords, and he is not the King of Swords. So we have to just be careful with that. Okay, great for learning, but we also got to be careful with, you know, that our fears and our worries and tense situations do not get the best of us, because we do not want to amplify that energy. So be very intentional. We have here the Fan. So like I said, you guys are going to have it a little bit of everything. There's romance, celebration, there's partying here. Very beautiful energy. We just got to be careful with our thoughts. Major challenge to overcome will be happening within the next 6 months as well, but I feel like it's more on your mind, okay? On a mental level. And then we have wealth, like I said. Lo que se ve no se pregunta. That's just, you know, it's clear as day. Like, there's money coming in. There's a money path. There's a money opportunity. There's just a lot of opportunity to make wealth. And your card here is Vesta. Yeah. What are you devoted to? What are you devoted to? That's going to be, I feel like, the major challenge here, because sometimes we can get a little blinded by the shiny lights and we can get distracted. So your guides are saying, you know, stay in your power, be intentional here, pile number 3. But there are amazing things coming in. Amazing things, especially in your finances, when it comes to your resources, working with others, like working in partnerships, collaborations, or with your significant other. There's a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. Again, make sure you are handling your money correctly. But there is a lot of like wish fulfillment energy here for you, pile number 3. But that is what I have. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.